Hey guys, it's me, Lily Luna Potter, and this is 10 facts about me. Some of these facts I probably didn't mention in my Get to Know Me video, so I'll be giving you some facts now. Okay, since I can't think of what facts to say exactly, I've got a bunch of questions up on my phone. The first question is, who did I look up to as a child? And my opinion on that is, when I was a child, I looked up towards my parents, because being the child of Harry Potter, the boy who lived, and all of his accomplishments, was something I strive to be like him, you could say. What is my favourite hobby? My favourite hobby would probably be writing stories. I know that it's really, you could say, unusual, considering I go to a magic school, and let's face it, most stories I write would probably, for other people, seem impossible, but for me, you could say they're very accurate, because I do some of my stories are based off of real life events that's happened to me. Other stories are stuff I made up completely on my own. The next question is, if I could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? Well, a very basic answer for that is, if I could go anywhere in the world, I would probably go to probably in America, because the Hollywood Walk of Fame would be really cool to see in person. I've heard so much about it and how it's like really interesting to walk across, and like especially considering there's some stars on there that go all the way back to you could say the beginning. There's so many people on there, and there's so many stories you could make based on one of those stars, because there's not very much information on them, but there's enough for you to get an idea of what their life was like, and you can imagine what that life would be like now. Next question is, if you could eat only one type of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would probably be chocolate. I know, I sound like my Uncle Remus. But chocolate's really good. I like chocolate a lot. Unless it has nuts in. I don't really like nuts very much. But it would definitely be chocolate. It's not the healthiest thing to have for the rest of my life, but oh well. I like chocolate. The next question is, do I have any hidden talents? I don't think I do, actually. So the only hidden talent I can really think of would probably be I'm really good at playing a game called Cheat. But that also might be because I'm really good at lying to people as well. And the whole point of this card game called Cheat is to, well, cheat. And part of cheating is to lie. So I'd say probably lying. But it's not really a hidden talent. I wouldn't really call it a hidden talent. The next question is, what is my favourite childhood memory? It would probably be playing in the snow with my siblings, because that was really fun. We built several snowmen. Here's a picture of one of the snowmen we made. There's actually like several pictures. I'll stick them like there, and there are the other two pictures. As you can see, I'm in some of them. We built a bunch of snowmen all throughout our back garden and our front garden actually. I think we made a total of 4 snowmen. We each made one each. We made one each. After all the snow melted, we kind of just had a bunch of blocks of ice left, because since they were snowmen they didn't melt. So we decided to have a bit of fun with it and practiced our magic on them. We practiced some spells that our parents had taught us. The one we used the most was probably Bombarda, as that's one of the ones that you used to break stuff. The next question is, what is the biggest risk I've ever taken? The biggest risk would probably be skipping school for several months to go on a trip with my father Draco. I think I missed an entire year of school for that trip, and yeah, it kind of made it so I missed, like, I think I missed the first year of Hogwarts because of it. I can't remember, it was a while ago. The next question is, what is the bravest thing I've ever done? The bravest thing I've ever done would probably be standing up to some kids that were picking on some first years. They were Slytherins, and they were picking on these first year students because I can't remember why they were picking on the first year students. I think they just didn't like them very much. But I think the bravest thing I'd done was standing up to them. I got in front of the first years and told the Slytherin kids, who were probably in their like 5th or 6th year, I told them to piss off and to leave the kids alone. And then we got into a duel, you could say. I won somehow, considering I didn't know what I was doing. I was like a 2nd year at the time. I was in my second. I was a 2nd year or a 3rd year. I can't remember the exact details. And I was telling these 5th or 6th years to bugger off and to leave these first years alone, and got into a very heated battle in the middle of one of the corridors. Surprisingly, we didn't get caught by any teachers or ghosts, and lucky for me, we were in a abandoned corridor that had no pictures either, so there was no way of Headmistress McGonagall finding out that we'd had a battle in the middle of the corridor, and no one found out who it was. They found out that it was me and those versus those Slytherins. There was like four of them, like 3 or 4 of these students, and I somehow won. I don't know, I think I just like used like a knockout spell or something. I can't remember, but they didn't mess with the kids anymore. Well, at least I don't think they messed with the first years anymore. I don't remember seeing any of the kids in the hospital wing for, you know, getting into fights or whatever, or in detention. From the many times I went to detention classrooms to meet up with Evelyn, as you could say she was quite a problematic child, and got into a lot of fights. The next question is, if I could only watch one movie or television show for the rest of my life, what would it be? Well, I don't really watch TV that often, but it would probably be this Muggle show called Gavin and Stacey. It's really interesting. It's about this couple who like only ever talk to each other on like phones, over the phone, and like they meet in person and they end up getting married and having kids or whatever. It's a really good show in my opinion. I'd probably watch that for the rest of my life if I had to. It's a really good movie, really good TV series, and I've watched it many times, as it's normally always on repeat on one of the channels. The last question is, what is your idea of a perfect day? And my answer to that is, I think my perfect day would probably be hanging out with my friends. I think that would be a perfect day for me. Hanging out with my friends and having fun. Not worrying about being at like a magic school or whatever. You know, just a bunch of kids doing normal teenager activities, because that's what I'd say. Just a bunch of kids doing normal teenage stuff. No magic involved, kind of just acting like muggles for the day. That was the last question, so I'm gonna end this video here before I get caught, as it is currently 10:47 and it's currently 10:47 and curfew was 9 o'clock, so I should technically be in my own dorm, but I'm not, since I'm waiting for Evelyn Riddle and Rose Weasley. We were supposed to be studying, but they disappeared, so what can you do? And if you're wondering what these things on my face are, they are glittery by flags, because there was a pride, there was one of the 2 pride events that are happening at Hogwarts happening today. So I'm gonna end this video now before I get caught, so see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe and comment down below what you want to see in future videos. Also, here is the link to mine and Evelyn's TikTok account, where we post videos about our day-to-day life at Hogwarts. So you can go follow that if you haven't already. Bye!